Okay, so as you can see, the VRAINS world is here, and we can finally play Links in Duel Links, which kind of makes sense. And we are also getting some free stuff as our login bonus. We are getting our dream tickets and our 8th slot of extra deck. Okay, so let's get our rewards. Yeah, there's our tickets. And tomorrow we will be able to get our dream ticket, which is extremely nice. Duel brains and new characters. And free! It's free? Really? Oh wow. Okay. So, wow, Crackdown. We're getting Crackdown. It's the Super Mini number 2. Or special summon a fire monster 5 times. Unlock Soul Burner. What? So are we getting Soul Burner first before we are getting Playmaker? Is it? That's kind of weird. Okay, so let's try to I guess get our free packs. Ooh, free. Okay, so before I start, I have looked at the contents of the box already. So here's our goal. We need at least 1 Decode Talker. 1 is fine. And probably also Ningirsu is probably also another really good Link monster for now in Duel Links. And yeah, there's one single kaiju. For some reason, there's one single kaiju. And yeah, Pot of Duality, I would like a playset of this. And Warning Point is also extremely good. For the SR cards, we have most notably Root Enforcer. It is generic to affect monsters like Verte. You discard a card, and you target a face-up card your opponent controls, and you destroy the card. But your opponent can negate this effect by also discarding a card with the same original type as the card that you targeted. I imagine this will be probably played in a lot of different decks, considering it's completely generic and it's a card removal. Okay, so let's just hope we get Decode Talker, I guess, so I can start playing Links. Let's go. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh wow, okay. Oh, what are we getting for this? Ooh, nice. Lady Debug. It's actually really useful. It's a Cyber's Searcher. It's like Stratos. That's good. That's really good. This is probably best or second best generic Link that we have. We can get the dualities and sign it later. Ooh, whoa. Are we getting Decode? Let's hope it's Decode. Decode. Okay, it's not. Okay. Oh, it's not a Link. Okay. Wow. Okay, we got the kaiju. I don't really want the kaiju. After some heavy grinding, we finally got Playmaker. He's at level 1, but that's absolutely okay because that means we can now play crystrons with Link monsters. Playmaker has the skill, which you can get at level 1, that gives you Decode Talker and Firewall Dragon. And if your life points get extremely low, you can also add a random Code Talker monster to your extra deck. And I noticed that there is no access code. Here is our Crystron deck. It looks pretty similar to a normal Crystron deck on our main deck, but we are in fact playing some Link monsters. So we're playing a copy of Decode Talker and some Link 2s for us to climb on top. We're playing this Brute Enforcer, which is probably the best Link 2 that we currently have. But since we are playing tokens, we will need a generic Link that can convert our tokens to effect monsters, which is why we're playing Space Insulator. So we have 1 Decode Talker, along with the skill, so that gives us 2, and some synchro monsters that crystron decks usually play. In our main deck, we are playing a spicy tech, which is our Phantom Sky Blaster. When it is a normal or flip summoned, you can special summon Sky Blaster tokens according to the number of monsters you control. If you have a monster in your extra monster zone, and you normal summon this card, you will be able to summon 2 tokens. And you can use the tokens and itself for synchro or link summons. And we are only playing a 1 copy because we are playing Witch of the Black Forest, which will search our Phantom Sky Blaster when it is sent to the graveyard from the field. We will make our token. We will link summon. I will link this. Boom. Okay, let's make the decode. Decode Talker! Nice. And then it will probably get immediately popped. No? Yeah, it's gonna get popped. And yeah, we can't tribute their monster for its protection effect because even though it says tribute one monster, it has to tribute your own monster. That's kind of the hidden ruling of this card. So in case you are confused, here is proof that you can't do that. Boom. Boom. Yeah, we also get to see Playmaker's losing animation. Let's summon the Rose Snakes. Let's just make this. Brute Enforcer! Yeah, let's pop this. Or at least force him to discard a card. Yes, it's Merlin, never mind. That's also okay. And here comes the Decode Talker. Okay, he's gonna gain life and also try to destroy our monster. Yeah, you can target him, it's fine. I activate Decode Talker's effect. His effect allows me to tribute a monster it points to and negate your effect. Negate! He probably forgot that I still have the Trap Engrave. And even though he did also target our Decode Talker, he will still be negated because he also targeted our crystron monster. Haha! Here, let's make Firewall. we can make Firewall. Phantom Sky Blaster. Give us a token. Let's make Firewall. Using the token and the decode talker. Treat as free materials. Boom! Firewall Dragon. Its effect, it will discard itself. We will pop. And he scoops! So yeah, if he didn't scoop, I would have summoned another monster, and then make another decode talker pointing into the Firewall Dragon, which will allow the Firewall Dragon to use its effect, that when it's co-linked, I can just bounce its monster back into the extra deck. Obviously, this is not the best way to play Links. I'm just playing it for fun. The Link monsters right now aren't particularly good, and if better ones come out in the future, I do expect them to be extremely meta-relevant. And at this point, I don't know if Gokis or Salamangreats will be good enough to be competitive. I don't think that they are good enough to beat the other meta decks right now, but at least they will be competent. And also, World Chalice is also a deck that is finally playable because of the World Chalice links. The two most important cards from this update is probably the two staple traps. Warning Point, which is a negate on summon, that also prevents it from being used as a material. That will be extremely good against decks like Photons. When they summon their Photon Dragon, you can just use that effect, and they can't use it for NXT summon. And the other is, of course, Crackdown. You can activate by targeting a face-up monster, and you can just take it. Definitely a good idea to limit this at 3 on release. This is arguably even better than Compulse, because Compulse doesn't work really well against main deck monsters, but this is good against basically anything. That should be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, goodbye.